Alright everyone, it's time to rock and roll. It is time for more colony survival. In the last episode we started working on the underground areas here, and these guys, I think they just completed all the jobs that we had given them, and this one is also nicely dug out. The roof part, that is what they're still working on. Let me get some light going so we actually can see what we're doing. So these guys, they're not digging more water because they were given a 100 water limit. Alright, now that means that we should have sufficient water going. So why is it that yesterday we were running out of water? I'm not sure. Might need to look into that. Now we have plenty barley again. We've got 0 chicken. Okay, so now we've got the barley, we don't have the chicken. Are they using water for the chicken meals? That is my next question. But before we're going to do that, let's quickly hop on over here. Let's get ourselves a construction, a builder area going with a nice stone bricks. From here all the way up until up on top here, until right there, and we've got a number of people here that can do that. There we go. Let's just get all of those jobs nice and filled. Perfect. All right, so these guys also completed the job that I gave them, but there's one mistake that I made, and that was that I didn't dig it out too deep. So we need to do that again. Let's get ourselves another digger area from here, and we can just set it until right here, and we'll just put those two guys back where they were. Those ones are already building the wall, starting actually on this side, so we're going to have a nice wall going there. Beautiful. And then those guys will dig out the rest of the ceiling here, and we've actually opened it up to the top, which is okay because we're going to be filling that in as well, and we want to take out the rest of the layer here in order to make all of it nice and flat. So there is quite a bit of glare here. Let's get rid of you. And also rid of you, at least for now. Then what do we want to do from here? And then now you have 1, 2, 3. So you should have at this level 1, 2, 3. So this area should remain in full. There we go, which means from here, that is where I need to start doing the actual dig out. But we did take this one out as well. Alright, so we shall just quickly do this by hand because it is going to be faster. Well, that is the roof area though. So let's just do that with a digger area because it is going to be faster. From here, all the way until here. Then we get 2 people to work that. 1 singlet crate right there in the middle. And that ought to do the trick. And we will remove this one right from here. Right, now I'm going to be removing this by hand. Here, and we'll just put in the stone bricks because this is going to be the next level wall. Okay, so with all of that now prepped, we can now set ourselves another nice, there we go, construction builder area, and we want to have the wood flooring because that's what we've been using all around so far, and we just put in a full nice wooden floor all the way here, and these boxes are still there, might as well put them to good use. So those guys straight away on there, slamming in that flooring. That's going to be really nice and fast. And then the next one, what we can do is already set it up here to get our wall put in on that side as well. So I need to have a look how we're going to be doing the rest of it, because we do need to still dig out a little bit more here, and we're going to be losing half of the building there as well. But first, I would want to set at least a part of this up. There we go. Let's get ourselves a little bit of light going again. And also down here, we need to put up a couple of torches. But look at that. So this area is now pretty much ready and prepped. And we can spend the rest of the night because we need to wait for daytime anyways before those guys are going to show up again. So let's spend the rest of the night down here. So we need you. We do not need beds at the moment. Do want to have a torch down here. And let me start collecting all of these. There we go. So we are going to have this as a floor level, and we're just going to be putting in the floor manually, and we'll do that all the way around. The back side of it we might be digging out at a later stage as well. And here what we're going to do is we're going to be creating this, and looking at it, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually think that we need an additional level in. We do need an additional level in. So how we're going to do this? I think I'm just going to set another digger area because, I mean, those digger areas have been amazing. Okay, we're just going to be digging out exactly what we had so far already. Let's take the 1, 2, 3. Let's actually do a little bit smart for a change. I mean, it's not something we're known for, but since we're going to have the water here, we might as well put you right there. Then we will have block stand, and this is going to be the next one. I think, yes, that's the job block. Okay, so then we have job block, crate, job block, water. So that's where the 3 are gonna be, and that also straight away signifies where we're going to need to leave our space. So you guys actually can come out again, and here we can start building it in. See, and if we're then completed, this is the end of it. I actually can do this one fully by hand, because that is not how far as it's going to be reaching. This is also going to become part of the next level. Now, I want to wait for this to dig out. Once that is all dug out, I'm going to be removing these 2 blocks that will fill up all of that with water, and then I can just shield off the little bits that we need, remove the crates here, and we've got water in all of our little trenches here without flooding the entire place. At least that's the hope, that's the dream, and hopefully we can keep it as such, because otherwise we're going to have a whole lot of work to get all the water out of this place again. Alright, usual morning march of the penguins ongoing. Everybody is on their way to work. How are we looking ammo-wise? Because it's just morning time. Nearly 2,000 of the crossbow bolts, 400 copper arrows left, and 1,100 of the sling bullets. So we're looking really, really good on that side again. Either side has been triggered. Let's have a quick look here. You're still green, you're still green. And I know that my trap fixer has not done anything yet because he's only there now, and this one's not refilled yet. So yeah, we're looking okay. We're looking really, really okay. So the next thing that I want to start doing is actually get the ground underneath here leveled up, filled up. How are we looking though for colony points? Can we build our size area? Yeah, let's get that up to 10,000 points, or maybe even 20,000. We can still build up quite a few when it comes to the colony points. Let's have a look. We can have up to 7,100. Alright, so our floor is getting along really, really nicely. They're almost done. Then this part again, we'll just quickly do it by hand because it's just going to be faster and making more sense. At least that is if I can find the blocks. There we go. We want wood flooring. Alright, there we go. Let's just quickly do this last little bit here by hand. And we can hear our foresters on the other side to actually chop down the trees. There we go. Look at that. All of that nicely filled in. Now we can start setting up the next builder areas, which is going to be not the digger, you clown. Builder area. We're going to do that with the stone bricks because those are the ones that we like. And we will just start to build from here. And let's get this one all the way up until there. And then we can do another one. Not remove the area. There we want to do another builder area with the same stone bricks. And we'll set that up from here to here. So we've got the walkway around that fixed as well. And we can fix both of them actually straight from up here. So take the little stairs up. And then we can start running around here in order to get all of this nice done and sorted. Alright, 3 of them right there. I still happen to have accidentally 3 of the crates on me. That's going to fix all of this. Yes, so then we have the walkway until there. Then we have the wall on this side as well, just to block all of this off. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing with that yet. Potentially we could use it for stores or shops or any of that. And then let's get ourselves just here. We'll just quickly do this manually for now. Set out where we're going to have the corner. And then the next thing is going to be that we need to get the roof up. I really like the glider. It looks pretty cool up there, even though it's a pretty useless feature for me because I cannot fly that thing worth anything. Okay, so let's get you up, and you are going to have to be, yeah, it's eventually going to be the next wall up here, isn't it? We kind of run out. There. All right, the guys are already done with their job on this side. If I would not be such a clown and drop myself down, I could actually show you. There we go. Let's take the crates out. So this part is already done. Now, of course, I'm going to have to do this. Remove that. I know that we built the majority of it with mud bricks, but as you can see, slowly but surely, we're turning it over into the nice brick blocks, the stone bricks. There we go, that is done. So then at least the outer wall is nice and done already. Now, I also have them already, well, they've already completed it again. Wow, they are really, really fast. And now the next part of the wall, and I know that we pulled this one as a wall. So we might as well set solely you as wall and then get the rest in as flooring. Is that going to work? Not sure. Let's see if we can find that out. Builder area, stone bricks from you. Let's get you all the way up until here. Here, and then we'll chuck you guys down here again. And let's get you to work together in putting that wall down. Alright, then another couple on this side to put the wall in on this side. And look at that, then we're just getting really fast all of this done. I'm going to go and set up another builder area. And then from here until all the way there, we can just put in the wood flooring. And we can do that from upstairs, so it's going to be relatively easy for them to access. Still have a couple of crates on me. I can remove the ones that we're looking at here. Those ones, because those guys are already done again. They are really efficient. There we go. In getting all of the jobs done. Then let's get 1, 2, 3. I think 3 of them are going to get the job done relatively fast. There's a couple of them down here to get the wall in. And then next one up is actually another builder area to get the wall in on this side. And we might potentially do that straight off from here. Right there. Okay, so I'm kind of curious though, if I'm going to just add in these ones, if they're going to finish the floor first and then continue building the wall, or first the wall, then the floor. But I wonder if they're going to do everything that needs to be done. Now I'm going to be digging in here, because this is going to be what the entire bed area is going to be like. So from here then, we need to have a look that we get our dormitory set up. And we need to get a semi-decent setup like we have done. I think it is in here. Yep, so these guys, that is what I'm happy with. All of this, not yet, although all of them apparently prefer to sleep in the bulk area and to just bunk all together rather than have their own semi-private areas, because all of these are still empty. I'm not sure as to why, but whatever floats their boat. If it makes them happy, I'm happy. Alright, now in order to organize these ones properly, rather than having to do it all backwards like we did in the other, let's take out the statistics boards, let's take ourselves some beds, and let's actually measure it out. So if we've got 2 here, then we're going to get a wall here. And that's going to be the flooring and the ceiling, so that is going to be fine. Then we'll leave you empty. Then we flip you around, and we have the same thing again here. And then there's a wall there. Alright, so far, still makes sense. Now, I do need to keep an eye on where it is going to be. So let's just put these ones down. I think that's the one. It is very good. Okay, so let's have a look that we get you then set up. So then we have 2 and wall. 2 and wall. And then this will be the walkway for them to cut in. I think that is fair enough. That gives us a decent amount of space. Alright, then we pull the wall through here as well. Until... not until here, until there. That, because this is going to be the wall. And then this is going to be the entrance walkway area. Just like this. See, and the blind faith that I have in our guards, because I haven't even checked on them today. Alright, but that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 people sleeping right in this area. I could potentially pull one more, or I would need to go one further in. No, but I already am one further in technically because of the roof up there. So yeah, this is absolutely fine. Now let's get that done again. Oh, look at that. It is perfect. It is a perfect fit. And that is the way we definitely like it. There we go. And then we get you right up here. There. So this dorm is going to be perfectly fitted. So we need the walkway here, please. And I should not be misplacing these there, because it is a pain to get them out. Okay, and then even these, we can put those little arches in. It's just going to make that a little bit better again. Perfect. So then we really got some privacy going here. I like this very, very much. I'm happy that we did it this way. And then as soon as this is done, I think we have enough beds in order to pull out the other areas. All right, let's get ourselves a few more of the stone bricks. I hope that those guys are making more. Okay, so they're putting in the floors first, which is good because that's what we asked them to do in the first place. And then we put a tool store right here, grocery store right here. So all of these guys who are passing by can just pick up whatever they need. Now here we are nearly done. We just need a few more of the stone bricks because we still need to put these small little archways in. And then it is just a matter of finishing off the decoration with a whole stack of torches. It's not really decoration, it's quality of life. All right, so we do one in there, one no, one in there, one no. And that should light it up more than enough. All right, look at that. It actually looks nice and cozy, nice and warm with wood up and down. Here, these guys are all coming to pick up their food, which is not too far away either. These walls are already up. The floor is already up. I wonder if they're done on the other side as well with the other wall. Building is so much faster once you can set all those building areas. Look at that. Also, these ones are already done there, and I can just remove this one manually. Perfect. So, yeah, the next stage is to get rid of this. And as I said in the last one as well, I'm still considering to add an additional level on top again. But first, I want to start replacing all of the mud bricks by the darker brick stone because it just looks so much nicer. But in the meanwhile, we have a couple of those guys working at the anvils, which have been really, really busy. And look at that, 104, only 23 points. So the scrolls are better for selling than the jewelry is. Wow. Okay, that's just stupid. Let's just sell all of them. There we go. And let's buy ourselves another 150 carcasses. That is close to 2,000 points. Let's sell. Even the earthenware is better for selling than the gold jewelry is. But okay, we can also sell you. That gives us 5,000 points. All right, let's go here to the colony points. We want to upgrade our builder size area because we didn't do that yet. Let's get that up to you. I need a few more points in order to get a digger area up to 20,000 as well. Let's sell a few more of the scrolls because we have more than enough. Those guys are non-stop working away on that, so we're good. Let's upgrade you. Colonist capacity, we could upgrade further. Stuff it, let's do it. There we go. 350 colonists max now. It's not that we need the capacity, but it is better to have the capacity ready now than when we actually need it. All right, so next one, we're going to be tearing down one of those buildings as well. I'm really happy with how this one has turned out. And maybe, since we've got that now, and we have probably enough bed space, I'm not sure, but we will try. I'm gonna go and remove these ones manually, because I do not want to tempt me pulling out the wrong blocks. There. And then from here, yeah, from there until that far, and there I'm going to be taking all of it out. Yes, all of it. Just remove all. So construction digger area, we're going to start here, and anything and everything that is in my way until yes, also here, take it out. Take out the floor as well, that's fine by me. Let's get a whole stack of people working on this, because that's going to be quite an endeavor. There, remove all of that. And it's a good thing that structural support is not a thing here in the game, because we would really have a problem. Look at that. Beautiful. So all the torches coming back in, all the beds coming back in. Just need to keep an eye. We need to keep an eye that we keep up to 288 beds at all points. But I think we're going to be fine. Alright, so their workday is done and they're actually taking a nap in whatever they're destroying already. You know what? I'm just going to do this by hand. Here, let's remove the last few beds as well. You guys, please do move. Sorry about that. There we go. 309 beds. I think that is more than enough. And that is perfect. Let's get ourselves a little bit of light going here. Then the other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be obviously removing this by hand, because we did pull in one too a little, but it's all fine. So let's go and dig in here. And let's set up a builder area already. There we go. We can do you by hand. You by hand. All right, so that is done. That is done. All right, then we're going to start setting up. Not you exactly, but we need to do it from within here because otherwise it's not going to like us. We want a builder area for the stone bricks. And we're going to be putting you all the way, and then it is I think it is 1, 2, 3. So until here, because this is going to be the open area for our friends who are going to be able to walk around. Yes, there we go. Wow. Brain function. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 of them should do the trick. Alright, so we have a whole lot of defense going on here again. Now, we did increase our threat level a little bit, and we can see we have a Juggernaut who made it until right about here, but that's only the first time that one got triggered. The top one didn't even get triggered yet. Interesting. I mean, it is just about midnight, so still have a little bit of time. Let's not tempt fate too much. Alright, so I have another bell. How about we use that? Where is my belly bell? Why? Okay, so let's start with eating some fish. Bread, fish. There we go, back to full health. I was going to say let's take a bell so we can actually see when they make it until there. Yeah, let's just see when they make it until here, and I just want to see. Well, neither of them are going to make it that far now, isn't it? If I want to test the bell, nobody's going to make it. Yeah, I can have my hopes up, but no chance, because those crossbow guards are way too efficient. Alright, so bell number 1, bell number 2, bell number 3, but by the time they reach this, we are toasted already. Although, that means that they made it through all of these, so maybe we should have another bell like here. Because if they've been through here, they've copped this to the face, that to the rear end, then this to the face, this to the rear end, then they make it here, then they're going to go through and get all of this on their head. If they're then still making it to here, then we really have a bigger issue than just a guard or two. Alright, quickly taking stock here of our farms. It is early morning, just 6 a.m, so everybody just got back to work. Now, there's quite a bit of wheat coming in today, and look at all the barley that we're now collecting. We should have stocked up 2,200. But our chicken is actually not that far up, so we might actually just increase a few of the chicken farmers as well. Do we have space for more? I think I could remove you. Yeah, let's remove you. And now I need to manually remove all of this, which makes no sense either. There. And we shall replace you with a chicken farmer. There, from there to there. And now we can put this one back in here. And okay, so somebody's coming back for you to become chicken farmer. And then we'll do the same on this side. No, you are... Okay, no, we want you to be chicken farmer. So we remove you, you, and you. And then we place that. And now it says it's not arable because we've got you here. There we go, and now we can put you back. There. Alright, so now we've got 2 extra chicken farmers. And I'm going to be removing these 2 as well. So remove you and remove you, because we have more than enough candles. Take out all of you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye apple pie. There, and we shall make you a chicken farmer. If you want to stand there, that's fine. You can just become chicken farmer straight away. Like that. Perfect. Right, so you guys doing relatively well. We need more chicken. We have plenty of cabbage. 6,000. We have plenty of barley. We are lacking a little bit of wheat. We might add a few more. We still have a little bit of space on the farms. So let's get ourselves another wheat farmer. It's been a while since we added some. And no, we want you 10 by 10. Perfect. DT fields, just need to make sure there. And we have another one right about here. And let's do one more. 10 by 10. There we go. Perfect. Alright, added another one just because I could. Alright, by the looks of it, we still do not have enough chicken farmers. Which shouldn't come as a whole lot of surprise to anybody. So let's add ourselves another field full of chicken farmers. Not wheat farmer. We want the chicken farmer. There we go. And that is 1. That is 2. And that is 3. And we can do another set of these. There we go. And we actually make you... Let's properly fix this, because otherwise we're going to end up with that as a problem again. There we go. So we want the 3x4, 3x4. Then we want to remove you and make you 3x4. Not that it's really going to make a difference for the functionality of it, but it makes a whole lot of difference for me, because otherwise it's going to be asymmetrical, and that's really going to annoy me. I mean, we've got 10 by 10 fields, and the 10 by 10 needs to be filled up. All right, but we're out of people. Wow. So let me recruit to fill all the jobs. That means I'm still lacking 4 beds. Do we still have bed space? We have not been down here in a long time. Yeah, that's a no. And we also need to fix the bedding here. I mean, we have space to add some extra beds. There we go. Recruit to fill all the jobs. All right, so everybody has a space to sleep at the moment. It's not clean and tidy the way we would like it to be. But then again, we're still working on our main colony in order to get the beds all sorted up there. And then we can work on it here. All right, so you can have this. So that's also going to be here. Then I just need to see where you guys are putting down your chicken coops, so I can put your crates in a location that makes sense. All right, so for you, it's going to be here. Yes. All right, perfect. These guys have completed everything that needed to be completed. On this side, we still have a little bit of a walkway. Yeah, we can also pick up the crates from here. Not that we're going to be using them, but it is always better to have them to actually need them. Now, let's get ourselves another construction builder area, because that's the favorite thing for the day. Word of the day, builder area. All right, let's get 2 of you guys right up there. 2 crates up. Let's take the torch, because we don't need a torch behind a closed wall. And we'll take you out just because we can. Now, this is eventually all going to be opened up. I'm putting in a wall there, but I'm going to open it up here again. And shouldn't be doing that with this, but there you go. I mean, it is all now safe and secured area, so we might as well get this done the proper way. Then, when you guys are done with this, let me have a quick look. You're indeed until there, just making sure. So yeah, you want to be all this, not like that, but okay. So the next thing, that is going to be the builder area for this side. Then here, we also want to get ourselves a nice builder area going. And again, for the same beautiful stone bricks, I'm going to be pulling you all the way until here. And then it is not going to be here, or right until here. Does that make sense? Maybe yes, maybe no. There we go. Let's get you up here, here, and there. All right, so yeah, definitely word of the day today is going to be the builder area. But we've got a nice amount of them set up. We've got a wall going in here. We've got the wall coming in here. This one I did completely build by hand. And also here I fixed the flooring, so we can clearly see, okay, this side is already done with the new bricks. That's the way we like it and we want it to be. And now this corner as well, so I've also fixed on that side. Now let's quickly hop on down here. So the silly part is still what is missing. We might set the word of the day in here again. Let's just quickly plop you guys in. Now we want to build from this level. Yes. All right. So from there, let's get ourselves the construction and builder area, and we want from you. So we're going to start off here, and we want to pull that all the way through until right here. Here, that is you, and that is you, and the rest we can just plug up with the wall, because we don't really need to fix the rest of the space out there. Now, these guys are now pretty much ready to go. But as I said, I'm going to go and first remove all of these crates. There. And let's fill this area up. Now, this area don't really need it at the moment. So let's just get the crate in here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you have this one. There. Perfect. Right, so I do need to get one further in to get it walled off, but that we can deal with at a later stage. I actually just raised my hand in order to explain that. I'm not sure what sense that makes, but all right, so let's pull you out. And there we go. Now we close you off again. This should all now nicely spread. We can then fill you, and you as it is slowly spreading. No, not there yet. There we go. So now we've got these 5 areas, which are all nicely filled with the water. And that means that we can remove this, in short, and put them where they need to be. So I'm going to be taking you as well as you. And let's get you to the area that makes most sense. Now, we should have a couple of extra water carriers again. Well, water gatherers, 7 of them. Perfect. All right, let's get you out of the way. Let's take you all the way to the front, and let's actually take the easy way. Put the gray stairs in as well, just to make sure that it stays in a sensible direction. There we go. That is you guys, and then 1, 2. That's all of them, but let's throw you in and fill up the rest of the wall here. There we go. Now, let's get ourselves a torch there at the end, and you said 300 and you're done. We actually have close to 300 water. All right, that's amazing. Let's then make that 2000. Go for it. Fetch more water. All right, let me finish up this. Let's get our walls nicely built. Let's get ourselves a nice torch at the end. Again, the end side of it we might eventually close up as well. But for now, and that's the reason why I don't do it yet, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough people down here already or if I'm going to need more. So it might as well wait until we know for sure. Then now I can remove you, and you. There we go. And let's just plug this up and take out all the water. There we go. Right, and to make sure that we are doing this properly, let's put ourselves a digger area. I did put that block down just to make sure that we dig out everything that we need to. And we'll put this one right here. Let's go to dig out everything that is within the vicinity there. And then we'll get 1, 2, 3. Quickly hop on over to the other side, get a couple of crates right in there. So once that is nicely dug out, we could potentially set an additional 1 or 2 of these worker areas just to have everything ready right there. All right, so I do have an additional 4 on me. 1, 2, 3. The other one can just stay here inside our inventory for now. And that gives us 10 water gatherers who are going to be working up to 10,000 block to up to 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, we said 2,000 water. And since it is today the day of the builders areas, let's pull in the new wall here as well with just a nice builder area. A couple of crates is so easy. And that's the reason why it is so easy to put all of this just quickly down with just a couple of builder areas. All right, so we have this as the walkway, and I can fill you in right from here. There we go. So those guys can stand right there. That is fine. I cannot put here nor there nor here because that is where we have the 3 construction areas going. All right, and then I will fill you in. Okay, pull you out, you out, you out, just to get the water to flow. There, there, and there. That is it. Perfect. Look at that. And just like that, we solve another problem. There we go. All that is done. They are already done with building that beautiful new wall that we wanted. And I can just fill this in. Actually, you need to be there. So it's kind of okay that you sit there. You are less though. There we go. That is you. Now let's get ourselves a torch right up here. Right where the others should be as well. Take those ones. Take this out. Because all of that is done. Now we need to fix the rest of the ceiling here. Alright, there we go. Now we can fill this in. Alright, so what else would I want? I could take you out from here. Then let's get ourselves one of you, well, I said 1, but I take 7. That's okay. We'll place you like that. We place you there like that. The rest of it can go back into our inventory. And just like that, we pretty much have our entire ceiling part sorted. Just put those 2 blocks in there. That's going to nicely finish it off. Place you. There you go. Now we do the same thing right nice here. That is you. You're all done. So this is going to be the ceiling level. At least for here, this is the ceiling level. Really? See, this is also why the builder areas are more efficient, because they don't misplace blocks that they then need to manually remove again. All right, all done. So now we've got grocery store, tool shop, and we have all of these areas ready and set to go, so we can get all the waterworks that we need to get done. So far, I didn't hear a single bell yet, so nobody made it that far. Let's see, did they trigger any of the traps yet? I don't think so far. No, well, the top one is triggered. Not the bottom one, but the top one is. Interesting. Would have expected the bottom one to always be triggered first because it's closer, but clearly that's not the case. Let's get one on this side. And these guys are also done, which is good. Now, instead of having to walk all the way through here all the time, there we go. Let's open you and you. There we go. And then this we can also fill in with the proper waste. All right, so here we've got a dorm that also still needs fixing. Wall, 1, 2, bed, and walkway. All right, so that's the dream. That's the hope, that's the dream. Let's get ourselves a few... No, actually we don't. Let's just put ourselves some light, and we shall take the construction builder area with just the wood flooring. We'll just chuck in all the wood flooring. Once that is done, we can calculate out the rest. Now, I do want a couple of extra people on this, because just one of them is going to take way too much time. Yeah, we'll just open it up like this. And... yeah, 3 of them should definitely be doing the trick. Alright, then I meanwhile made a little bit of a prep, because there's one more builder area that we want to set. Construction builder area, and that's going to be with just the dirt. Got 16,900 blocks of dirt left, so more than enough. And we want to actually fill up all the area underneath us. So I'm going to be picking up the torch there, and let's have a look. Can we, without falling in? No, we cannot even reach. So can I set a builder area for there? It would put it up until the water, which might actually be okay. So at least we are well covered. Now, it is currently complaining that it covers the existing area. I hope that when it comes down until here... exactly. So that is not even that many either, which is quite a good thing. So let's get a couple of crates up. Here, those guys will come out. This patch has been completed already, so now we're really having quite a nice area to walk around on the safe side of our colony, of our castle. And there we go. Those guys are working away on that. The wheat is coming in. We're looking good on that. Plenty of cabbage coming in. Let's see at the chicken situation. We've got some chicken, but not a whole lot. But we do have 100 plus sacred chicken meals, which is good, because that's the one that we're really after. How are we looking candle-wise, though? Still 1,500, more than fine. We've got 100 rope, so that's also good. We've got plenty of parchment. Yeah, we're starting to slowly fly through our hemp, though. How are we looking there? We've got 157 hemp fiber. And you guys are again out of barley. Alright, so all of that is now nicely set. We have an additional 2 barley farmers. I mean, yes, it is pretty much a never-ending story, because it will never be fully satisfying. Now, I do want to have a quick look. How deep is deep? Okay, so there is still a significant area that we did not cover. So maybe what we want to do, remove this area. And let me just quickly hop on over to the other side. Let me set it up again properly, just to make sure that we are completely filling it until the bottom, because it just doesn't make sense to only do it half. And they probably started with this block here. See, exactly. That's what I expected them to do. All right, so we'll remove you, and then now we say we want to get ourselves a builder area with the dirt from here. And now we can just, I would say we can jump down there. We just don't want to do that because that's going to be a whole different headache by needing to swim all the way until the end. All right, so where do we want to? So here exactly down until there. Right, see, that's now going to fully cover it. That's going to be a big help. And while we're out of here, let's just quickly create that 2-layered gap on this side as well. Yeah, not that we really need it. It's not really that it gives us any additional safety. It is more the fun of watching the zombies having to go all the way around. And we're going to do the same up on the other side where actually this is coming out. Yes. So do we here? Look, there we go. All right, so they can no longer walk past here either. So now I'm curious, when we have tonight, are they going to be spawning inside the magical mode where they cannot get out? And if so, it's going to drive us into siege mode, because that will be bad. That will be really bad. All right, you guys are all fine. You're all fine. There we go. There we have. Oh yeah, this is going to be for the next set that we want to start working on. And actually, I want to do the same thing here as I did on the other. Let's just open you up. Open you up. There we go. Let's people just be able to walk in and out. Now, let's get ourselves the chisel. And let's have a look. Curve horizontal. All right, so we like you. There we go. Look at that. It looks amazing. So now we really have a little bit of an entrance going. Do the same thing here. And again, here as well. There you go. Now we need to replace these ones with those ones. And eventually we're going to have to do that all the way around. But it looks so much nicer and neater with this. I love it. Look at it. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. It makes it look so much nicer and cooler. And we can build nice round pillars. And oh, I have so many ideas now. None of them of which are going to work with whatever castle we've got built at the moment. Then again, I knew about the chisel, but I didn't know about how the workings of the chisel were before I actually started this entire series. So next series, going to be challenging as well to actually use the chisel in a nice and proper way, because I already have the ideas for that one, but that's all for much, much later. Okay, guys, but I think that we did quite well. Can we also mess you? Oh, we can. Nice. All right, so let's just pick you up again, because we don't really need another crate here. Now, we can open you up, because this is actually going to be the next workers area. I don't know what we're going to need it for yet, but we will eventually get there. We're looking here into our science. For the researcher, we just need a whole lot of colony points. And that's going to unlock the books of knowledge, for which we need scientific notes, so then we have more bookcases. Guess what? We're going to be expanding our library. And I think... Which one was the library right here? Yeah, I don't think we have space left here. Not really. So we might build that into a full new library. Not move these guys over. Just let them be here. So then we've got... the well... Eventually, we're going to have to move this and redo this anyways, because we want to get this into the fancier bricks. But this might actually become the first modern library that we have. But let's see. Let's quickly get you back to the regular cube. There we go. All right. Okay, guys, but that's all going to be for the next episode. We need to have a look that we get ourselves the researcher unlocked. Science chest maybe, but I do want to unlock the poison. I want to start growing a wisteria, and that's going to give us poisonous guards. 1,800 damage over 45 seconds. Every 12 seconds. Okay, so it shoots every 12 seconds and it deals damage for 45 seconds up to 1,800. And it can shoot up to 10 blocks distance. Sleeps during the day in the stockpile. Fair enough. Alright, so we get the hysteria plant, which is made at the hub. So we need to buy the hysteria plants. And one harvester. Okay, so we need the plants. It's like the shelves. Okay, fair enough. We can work with that. Okay, guys, but that's all for the next one. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one.